Yep, it's here, a big buzz. And the other thing that's got a buzz is my portfolio. I've been feeling the pain as the markets have been making a pullback here, but the indices have been making all-time highs recently, so it's due for the markets to have a slight pullback here. Can you guys believe that handmade items and products by artists could become a very profitable business? Well, here it is. It's Etsy. It's ranked number one in the Webull app by ROE. Its ROE is 61.5%. This is incredible. There's a reason why Etsy's ROE is high, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But I really wanted to highlight why Etsy is on the top of the chart when it comes to ROE in department stores. They are doing really well and should be noted. Etsy is first out of 28 in the department stores industry. I believe Webull should have put it with the online services that has more like 160 of them, and that would put them in the same pool as Amazon or eBay and more companies that are directly competing with Etsy. But let's go with this and find Etsy in the Webull app. Now, if you're not quite sure what ROE is, I've created a video here that you can check out, and I'll explain in that one what ROE means. Real quickly, ROE is return on equity, and it just shows the fitness level of a company. And ROE is a financial ratio where it's able to show how much gain they're able to get for every dollar they put into that company. The team over at Etsy is crushing it. Now, they're a smaller team because they're only a 27.7 billion in market cap. That's a good number, but still pretty small compared to, say, Apple or Microsoft or even Amazon. If you remember, eBay was 44 billion, so Etsy is even smaller than them. Get this, the price of Etsy went up 268% in the past year. Now, 100% is doubling, so 200% is tripling. So from there you can get an idea of how much this stock has really shot up. Now, the net income for Etsy is $353 million. They more than tripled their net income. That's like having 3 times more extra cash at the end of the month from bills in your own budget. How great would that be? They also doubled their revenue last year in 2020. Hey, just imagine being able to double your income last year. Wouldn't that just be amazing? This is an Apple Watch cover that I bought off of Etsy because I'm so hard on my watch and I didn't want to damage the face of the watch. It's been a lifesaver. My wife wanted earmuffs because it's cold here in Minnesota. I ordered one off of Etsy and I had a great experience. It was a creator who handmade the earmuffs. The artist made it possible so that my wife could listen to music while wearing earmuffs. It was one of a kind gift and my wife loved it. I am confident in the Etsy stock. I really think that it's going to go places here in the future. I made sure to invest just a small amount into this stock, and I'll continue to contribute to this position as long as I see the company is improving. I really see people seeking out custom-made product. I see this shift where people don't want to buy the same product that everyone else is buying. They want to be cool, hip, and trendy and be able to have one-of-a-kind items that no one else has out there. Have you guys checked out their 10K reporting? Their most recent quarterly results were amazing, and here it is. They have 1.7 billion in revenue. Again, they doubled it year over year. This is a rare event, and due to the COVID and pandemic, there was a big push for online sales and just a huge amount of e-commerce going on. 77% growth in active buyers. I wanted to highlight this metric. There's just so much going on. A whole lot less of brick and mortar shoppers and more online. Etsy is going to have to keep an eye on is JD.com, Revolve Group, Light in the Box. Haven't heard of them before. Curate Retail, Amazon. Always seems like I got some type of package coming to my door every day. And Five Below. Love walking through that place. You can get so much for so little. One thing Etsy is going to have to look out for are copycat. Businesses that want to compete with them. Say Amazon or eBay, they could easily copy the same business model. look at Amazon and their attempt with handmade stores. Another thing to watch out for, red flags, is the debt to asset ratio. Etsy's debt to asset ratio is sneaking up to 69%. It's not terrible, but they have been steadily adding more to the books as the years go on. Another financial ratio you might be interested in looking at is the PB ratio, the price to book ratio. The PB ratio is at 36.5. The stock market is changing. It used to be that the PB ratio, anything over 3 is definitely not good. Anything below that is attractive and good for long-term investors. Now, if you're not already invested in this stock, what I recommend is that you wait for the price to hover around the 50 EMA. EMA is just short for exponential moving average. People use the EMA as an indicator to figure out when they want to put their money into a stock or when they want to take it out. Since no one can time the markets perfectly, what people do is they dollar cost average, and that just means you consistently add to the winners in your portfolio. If Etsy is continuing to do well, then they'll just continue to add a little bit amount of money each time they have it towards their winning positions. So be patient as an investor and keep an eye on these stocks. The winners will win out in the long term. Don't focus on the short term because that will get you all confused and frustrated. Again, remember, you want to hold these stocks for years to come. You don't want to have to pay attention to them daily or weekly. You really want to be able to get invested in these, hold them for years, focus on other things, free your time up, and then only take profits or exit the trade when you absolutely have to. If you want a recommendation or idea when to exit a stock like this, would be if the price were to dip below the 100 EMA indicator. This would be a big signal that the investors are no longer bullish or excited about the stock, and they're pulling their money from it, and the stock price is suffering. See, Etsy distinguishes themselves by allowing free shipping for customers. This is something Amazon does not do unless you're a Prime member, and then you have an annual subscription cost. The last time I was in that app, it was super easy to use. I spent a lot of time in there looking at cool, unique products in there. Overall, the experience within the app was colorful, and I felt like there was a community. I could reach out to the seller at any point and make special requests or ask questions right away. Just knowing that the product was going to be handmade and time was going into it, that the seller was spending time on this particular product that I was ordering, allowed me to pay top dollar for it. I didn't mind doing that because I really wanted to make sure that my wife got a unique gift that no one else had. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. Press that like button like you're shooting off a rocket. Make sure to diversify your portfolio if it isn't already. You have no excuse. You have two great options right now. You have Robinhood and Cash App. Both of them allow you to do a fractional investing. That means if you have $100, you're able to throw $5 into 20 of those great stocks you found. Now, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. I look forward to sharing more content with you and creating great videos for you to become a savvy investor. Stay invested.